Now, back to G.I. Joe.
All right, true believers, welcome back. Welcome back, true believers, to another episode of Retro Comic Reviews with me and, of course, Big Jeff. And today, we'll be going over G.I. Joe issue number 8 from 1983. This one is called Operation Sea Strike. And we'll show you about the familiar Joes that are involved in this mission. Basically, the whole roster, especially most of the roster, except maybe Cover Girl. First off, we'll start off with the Cobras. Of course, leading the Cobras, we have Cobra Commander. His name is unknown. It's classified. Birthplace, classified. Especially intelligence. And, of course, the lovely but deadly Baroness. She's pretty bad. You can't really trust the lady. She's untrustworthy all the way around. And our Joes are led by Commander Hawk, Clayton Abernathy, and then they have two. I think there's two separate Joe teams in this one. They're trying to stop Cobra from getting this satellite, which is kind of a classic G.I. Joe trope. Yeah. We have Flash on one of the teams. I think they split them into two teams. Stiller, Mr. Ralph Pulaski. We also have Zap, Rafael Melendez from New York City. From Parts Unknown, we have Snake Eyes, the Commando. And from Malibu, California, we have Craig McConnell, Rock and Roll. And I got Mom in the background yelling at the news screen. We got Clutch from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Alvin Kirby, Breaker, a.k.a. Breaker. And from Chicago, we have Short Fuse and Miss O'Hara, Shauna O'Hara, that is, codename Scarlet, and Stalker, Lonzo Wilkinson. All right. So when we left off the Joes last time, Chip, this one's not a continuation, but they had to team up with the October Guard from Russia, Soviet Union, to beat Cobra from stealing this fancy Soviet prototype spy plane type thing. Mm-hmm. And so they ended up having to, they couldn't trust the Russians either. We found out at the end. They were like, we'll betray you as soon as we get a chance, But this one, you're going to have a mission on sea. And it's going to have also, they'll talk about the Kennedy Space Center in this one. So we'll get right into it without any further ado. And please comment anytime you want, Jeff, on it. Yeah. This is, of course, G.I. Joe issue 8. It says 1982 Marvel Comics Group, but I think this came out in 1983. We got this weird contraption by Cobra. They're firing on it, and Scarlet's firing back. And we got Stalker on his jetpack.
Jumping jetpack. I love these covers, these action covers.
Yeah, me too. And as it always is, quartered in top secret armored underground bunkers, deep beneath the Army Chaplain's Assistant School at Fort Wadsworth, New Jersey, is the most fearsome rapid deployment team of all-American elite counter-terrorist strike force. Stan Lee presents G.I. Joe, a real American hero, codename Sea Strike. And we'll go down here, and it says here, Volume 1, February 1983. Herb Trempe, script and art. So Herb Trempe wrote this one.
Cool.
Okay, so Herb Trempe wrote this one. Rick Parker was the letterer. Christy Shield, the colorist. Denny O'Neil, the editor. And Jim Shooter was the commander, or editor-in-chief, as they say. And this is Volume 1, Issue 8, 1983 of February. I guess Larry Hama took a month off for this one.
Maybe.
So anyway, it's called
Codename. Hama was doing the Nom too, I think, at this point.
No, not in 83, I don't think.
No? Too early? Is that too early?
Yeah, I think it was 86.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he just took some time off. So anyway, it's codename Sea Strike. It says time 430 hours. The place 80 degrees, about 30 degrees west, 28 degrees, 27 degrees north. Those are like coordinates. Longitude, latitude. The ship, a Cobra SRV9, submersible reconnaissance vessel. So it's a submarine. Mark 9. The heading 269 degrees true. That means true north, right, Jeff?
I don't know shit about
269 degrees
maritime
true
stuff.
is, I think, true north.
Okay.
Anyway, here we go. I got mom, baby talking the cat in the background. Still hard eyes strain to penetrate the grayness of the western horizon. All ahead slow. Steady as she goes. Steady. There. And there they go. We're looking at this.
Got his eyes on the space shuttle.
Yeah, this is the Kennedy Space Center they're looking at here. It says, Commander, hostile aircraft range 5 miles, ETA 1 minute. Dive. ETA, as they say here, tells you that it's estimated time of arrival. That was for all us young kids that didn't know what the hell that meant. In seconds, the wild coastal waters engulf the Cobra spy ship. The aircraft will find only empty sea. So, hold on. Elsewhere, for crying out loud, I feel like a popsicle. It's I want my mommy. You think I like dragging our butts out here for the umpteenth time? Let's go, Joe. Put it down right here. So let's do it right this time. There's the right way and the wrong way and the Army way. I'd never thought seriously of going AWOL before today. And AWOL means absent without leave for all you that don't know the military lingo. But so he's ready to just abandon his post for this weather. Stalker's like, not bad. Legs yapping, and we'd be in the Guinness Book of World Records. Gee, Stalker. Let's make sure I read it all. Okay, gee, Stalker. It's so much fun when you take us out to play in the snow. Bingo. Give that man a Cy Young award. He just threw a snowball at him.
Nice.
Knock it off, Clutch. You heard me, wise guy. That snowball is going to cost you $100 out of next month's pay. Uh-oh.
Damn, dude.
Shut off those, I think that's Hawk, though, ain't it?
Oh, that's Hawk. Yeah, sorry.
Shut off those blowers up there. I want you, Joe, to listen up now. Oh, here it comes. Hawk has a real mission for us. 2 weeks of this ice box, and now I get the feeling that the other shoe is about to be dropped. And he says, we've just had a hot one handed to us. We're going to the Kennedy Space Center to provide security for a new satellite that's going to be put into orbit by the space shuttle. This is good. The good news is that this thing will locate and destroy the network of underground launch sites that intelligence tells us that Cobra is building. The bad news is that we think Cobra knows that we know. We spotted one of their SRVs off Canaveral. They may have something up their sleeve. And Scarlett says, "Well, how many of us are in on this one, Hawk?" And Hawk says, "All of us, Scarlett. Full gear, vehicles, and towed weapons. Detailed briefing in exactly 10 minutes. Just like the Army, train us in the snow and send us to Florida." Yep. Rock and roll. Consider yourself lucky to be on this one, rock and roll. We're going to run Cobra's tails right off the boards before they can get any other launch sites completed. However, at that precise moment, friendly vessel in quadrant 4, laser shield is down, maintain depth of 12,500 meters. Deck 1 is secure, primary port is open, lock is flooded, stand by to receive. So they have a giant, like, science fiction style underwater base here, and it looks like the submarine's going to go into it. Prepare to close and seal outer port. Assemble all combat leaders for briefing in 15 minutes. It says 15 minutes later. Here's Cobra in his hood. He's in his evening wear for the night. Cobra leaders, our technological superiority and our military invincibility have combined to create a golden opportunity for us. This undersea base in which we now stand is a marvel of scientific achievement. Soon there will be a network of these bases located beneath all the oceans of the world. No nation on the face of the earth will be safe. You see Baroness over here pointing out on the map where these bases are going to be located. Looks like they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 locations here. That's a lot.
It doubled up in the Atlantic.
Yeah, they sure did. In 2 days, we test fire our first orbital missile. Thereafter, satellites will be launched into orbit by the hundreds. Warheads will be poised to strike any place on the planet. You can see their little missile silos. We will dominate the earth and the sky. It will be our first step in ruling the cosmos itself. Damn, Cobra, he wants to rule the entire galaxy, apparently. The world will soon be ours. Our laser shields are too sophisticated for us to be detected by conventional methods, and our sea base rides too deep to be attacked by the surface. I can't really do that, Baroness. But due to the
Baroness voice,
and due to the fifth columnists and capitalist lackeys within our own ranks, the Americans know that we are here. So, a fifth columnist, isn't that like a hidden force?
Yeah, it's a what do you call it? Insurgency.
Yeah, like a sleeper cell. Don't worry, my dear Baroness. They still don't know our precise location. Even now, they are preparing to launch a special satellite, one which will be able to locate and destroy our sea bases from orbit. But Cobra, in one magnificent move, will attack and destroy not only their space shuttle and the satellite it will carry, but their entire space complex as well. Failure will not be considered. Considered will not be tolerated. Will mean death to those who embrace it. So he's already playing for keeps. Fate has.
Whenever he says that, it's like, to me in my mind, I just think, oh, it's guaranteed that you're gonna fail.
Yeah. Fate has placed the sword in our hand. We will strike with it tomorrow at dawn, and we will be victorious. Meanwhile, at the Kennedy Space Center, well, Hawk, we've made it. A piece of cake so far. Well, don't count your chicken, soldier. We've still got a long way to go. A paid vacation to Florida in August? Hey, which way to the beach? Let's go, Steeler. Last one off empties the ashtrays. This is back when planes probably still had ashtrays on it.
Yeah.
Later at the final briefing, Hawkins tells them there will be 2 rings of defense around the shuttle at all times, an inner ring and an outer ring. The inner ring will maintain a distance of not more than 100 yards from the shuttle. Those in the inner ring are Zap, Short Fuse, Scarlet, Snake Eyes, and myself. So, like I said, they're going to split the forces into 2 teams.
Yeah.
And here he's got like a little diagram to show where the inner ring and the outer ring defense will be. The outer ring will be mobile. Will be a mobile defense operating at the distance of not more than 1/4 and to 1/2 mile from the shuttle at all times. Maps will be distributed so that you can best work out our course of movement as the shuttle is moved from the vehicle assembly building to the launch site. Those in the outer ring will be Stiller and Grunt in the Mobat, and they will tow the missile launcher. Rock and Roll will be on his bike, and Clutch and Ranger, with that Stalker, will be in the Vamp, towing the laser cannon with Grand Slam aboard. And it tells you here the Mobat is the multi-ordnance battle tank, and Vamp is the vehicle attack multi-purpose.
Commercial.
Yep, 2 commercials right there. Stalker will be in command of the outer ring. He goes, right, Hawk. Flash and Breaker will report to the shuttle orbiter. Splash and Breaker will report to the shuttle orbiter manager. You will be with the shuttle at all times, including at launch, orbit, reentry, and landing. Uh-oh. He says, uh-oh, stock up on the air sick bags. Breaker's going to turn green. Oh, Breaker's like, oh, hell no, I got to go to space. And hey, one more thing. Be careful out there. Next morning, 100 hours. Hey, Hawk, I just saw a turtle race past us on the outside. Can't we move this thing a little faster? Do you think it would help to give a push? And if you don't know, it takes a long time to move these shuttles in the launch position because they're so heavy.
Super
And they have
slow.
they have this platform and it rolls out, and they have to start like hours before launch, right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think it
Eddie,
moves
man,
at sub 1 mile an hour, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's like here. He says, at ease, man. 1 mph, we definitely won't qualify for the Daytona 500. There you go, Jeff. Like 1 mile an hour, basically. It works slower. Well, it's also got liquid nitrogen fuel, so you don't want it moving fast.
Yeah, that liquid oxygen, if that goes boom, man.
And there we go. 100 hours. 6 hours. Not bad for a 6 million pound snail. Keep it tight, boys. The world is watching. So long, Hawk. Don't forget to ride. Don't worry, Colonel. We'll take good care of them. We'll make them get out and walk if they don't behave.
Oh, here you go, Matt. I just did a quick Google search. The NASA crawler transporter used to move the space shuttle and other rockets has a max speed of 1 mile an hour when it's loaded and 2 miles when unloaded, and it takes roughly 8 to 12 hours to move it 4.2 mile distance to the launch pad. That's crazy.
Here we go. That's wild. Hawk, this is Stalker. Over. Go ahead, Stalker. Red alert. They're here and in force. They're coming out of the ocean with stuff like we've never seen before.
Uh-oh.
Stalker wasn't lying. Cobra Commander, this is Sea Legs, Leader 1, encountering light resistance, which appears to be G.I. Joe unit. Oh, wow, look at this.
They're like AT-AT walkers almost.
Yeah, excellent. Destroy and destroy. Excellent. Destroy it and proceed as ordered. Attention all Sea Legs units. Hit the lasers. Hit the laser cannon before they can use it. And he goes, choo, 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 choo. Stalker, hold. This is like some War of the Worlds shit right here.
Yeah, that's wild.
Stalker, hold them. Stiller and Grunt are on the way in the Mobat. So he's like telling them to stall them. And this is before, like we were talking about the night with the interview with Mark from Destro as My Spirit Animal. In the first wave, Cobra didn't have no toys, right? So they just had to the artists and writers had to come up with their imagination of what to make for them.
Yep.
And they really use their imagination here. And here's Stalker's like, okay, see, surprise, engage, and attack. So SEA. Listen, Hawk, we're caught in the open, and they're all around us. As one general put it, we've got to advance to the rear. Time, Colonel. We need time. Liftoff is 1 hour and counting. There's no way we can speed it up. You hear that, Stalker? Hold them. That's an order. And here goes Zap's like, bullseye, I got one of them. Jump, Grand Slam, jump. Boom. Boom. He blows it up. So he got one, but they took his gun out. Scratch one laser cannon. Hang on, Grand Slam. We're linking up with Stiller. I've got a good radio fix on that Mobat. This is just offshore. Ha. They would draw before our might. We could destroy the shuttle and the G.I. Joe team all in one master stroke. Do not get overconfident, Cobra Commander. We've had them at a disadvantage in the past, and they've always beaten us. Uh-oh. Not beaten, Baroness. They have merely delayed our inevitable conquest, but not this time. This time, we will grind them under our boot. Prepare to depart in the Cobra Copter. And here's their Cobra Copter. Go, Gadget Copter. Nope. Minus 30 minutes and counting. Onward, Cobra soldiers. Victory is at hand. The G.I. Joe team has met more than their match this day. Annihilate them. He kind of talks like he does in the comic and the cartoon, doesn't he?
For sure. Absolutely. I mean, when you're reading it, I can still hear his voice, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, but my voice can't do it.
It's hard on your throat to make that
Yeah, I can't. I don't know how the guy that
Type
did it.
voice.
Where in the heck is rock and roll? Stiller, Grunt. These Cobra Troopers are almost in range of the shuttle. We've got to stop them here. They're coming. We have a chance as long as we're in the tall grass. This tall grass, they won't see us until they're on top of us. Unhitch the missile launcher, Grunt. Forget the launcher, Grunt. Looks like Cobra's unhitched it for us. He goes boom, boom, boom. And on second thought, button her up, Grunt. I never was much for waiting. Besides, the best defense, kaboom, is a good offense.
Yep.
Kaboom.
I was gonna say, start shooting them legs, man.
Yeah. Let's try a grenade up the tailpipe. The stalker drops a grenade on it. He'll never walk again. Hey, look, who's here? Sorry I'm late, boys. Here comes rock and roll. Yep. But I made a wrong turn at the last alligator. So leave it to rock and roll. Still be a smartass. Commander, the sea legs have failed. They're falling back. I have eyes, Baroness. They were expendable, as is everything in attaining our goal. Amphibious assault guns, move forward. You know what must be done. Yes, Excellency, we shall crush the enemy. They got some weird looking tanks.
Yeah.
Here comes the heavy stuff. We've stopped them, Hawk, but not for long. There's a wall still moving our way. We need reinforcements, and we need them now.
Need some sky strikers.
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you, Stalker. I've got bird's eye view of the action from here, and I sent the rest of the team 5 minutes ago. Minus 10 minutes and counting. So they got 10 minutes to launch. It sounds like the place is crawling with cobras, but I can't see a thing. Hey, what's that moving up there in the grass? Land torpedo. No,
Uh-oh.
No time to run, Grunt. Get your head down. And so they got these torpedoes that go under the ground, I guess. Kaboom! It's going to hit it looks like it just hit the Mobat. So they've lost their armor, I guess. Oh, not yet. The shot may have knocked out our electronics, but we still have our punch. Fire! Good shot, Grunt. Swing 15 degrees right and fire again. We've got to hold them till the other Joes show up. So they're kind of in a fight for their life right here. We're here, Stiller, but we'd rather be heard and not seen. Your turn, short fuse. Let's make it interesting. $5 says I outscore you. So you got Zap and short fuse here. Yeah. No, the bazooka didn't come yet. That's Zap. Not Zap, but Flash.
No, I mean, one's using a bazooka and the other one's using a mortar.
Yeah, he's got a mortar. I always think short fuse always has a mortar. Quit counting and keep shooting, Zap. This grass isn't exactly hard cover for mincemeat if they spot us. And here comes Scarlet. She goes, I absolutely hate carrying handbags. I'll let you guys have it. So what that is, that's a satchel charge.
Yep.
That she just threw. And Scarlet don't get F. She's like, I'm going to go in here and just draw his fire.
Kaboom. Snake eyes.
Boom. And here comes the badass himself. And then here's the Cobra Tank Commander. He's like, Cobra Commander, we've evaded them. The shuttle is in our range, and we are scroosh. Ooh. And this is the thing about the G.I. Joe comic. They do not like the
cartoon.
Yeah, he's dead. This guy's dead.
Yeah.
They have one, Commander. Nonsense, my dear Baroness. Observe the shuttle is unprotected. While my pawns keep G.I. Joe busy, I will strike our target with a wire-guided cobalt missile. And what a wire-guided missile is, there's like a wire, isn't it, that comes out or something?
Well, it's controlled. It's controlled, and instead of using like radar or anything else, it's an actual direct signal from a light wire connected to it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Good gosh, that missile's coming right at us. 30 years in uniform, and it's down to one bullet, one chance. Can't let it get too close now. Boom.
Nailed it.
Oh, come on, really? That's like an 80s action movie thing. You're going to shoot the missile with a bullet.
Negative.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern's full. They have liftoff, Commander. Someone destroyed the missile at the last possible second. Do not spare, Baroness. We have more cards yet to play. And there is some. Go ahead.
Like, what else you got?
I guess we're going to find out. Is that there is some small satisfaction in knowing that at least one member of the G.I. Joe team has been burned to a cinder. Whew. I managed to duck into this blast shelter with seconds to spare. This is Hawk. Stand by for pickup by Aqua Chopper. So he thought he killed Hawk, but he didn't.
Yep.
Meanwhile, hey, Breaker, some ride, huh? Oh, yeah, Flash. Some ride. He's getting airsick. Commander, we must return to our sea base and prepare our defenses. G.I. Joe will certainly follow us. Yes, Baroness, we will return, but not to prepare for our defense. But believe it or not, Baroness, we are still on the attack. Just then, aboard the Joe's Aqua Chopper. Hey, Hawk, sonar's tracking good, but I just picked up a blip on our radar. Something awesome about 2 clicks dead ahead. Good job, Stalker. But you can stow the arcade game of yours because I've got a visual now. It's Cobra Sea Base, and it's sitting on the surface. Seconds later, I smell a big rat, says Rock and Roll. He goes, let's wiggle it, you heroes. Spread out, look sharp. If it's a trap, we've got to play it out. So they probably know they're going into a trap.
Yeah.
Greetings,
they're going to
Jack.
launch the missile.
Yeah. So, and Cobra, well, on his loudspeaker in his best Bond villain moment says, greetings, G.I. Joes. I thought you'd enjoy seeing your second launch of the day. What the? And that will destroy your shuttle and satellite in orbit. Take cover. Even as I speak, my Cobra hordes ready themselves to spring to the decks. Once and for all, they will sweep you and your men into the sea. So he's kind of like a Bond villain. He's telling everybody what they're going to do. Then accelerate fast enough to match its speed. Uh-oh. Now, did I skip something here?
Yeah, there it is. You missed a page.
Meanwhile, 12 miles off the coast of Florida, short fuse. Those guys in the center tower have got our tails nailed to the woodwork. Take them out. How's the shoulder, Grand Slam? You want honesty? It hurts bad. He says, I got a beat on them, Hawk. I'll continue to drop them in to cover your advance. So he's dropping mortar to cover their advance. Over the top, hit them before they regroup. Rock and Roll, zap, short fuse. Covers with the heavy stuff. So they're going to have cover and fire from Rock and Roll and short fuse. We've got them, Hawk. They're folding. Keep the pressure on. Don't let up now. They've had it, Hawk. I see a white flag. Round them up, Joes. Then we've got to get inside and ferret out the main ferret. Correction. You had better eradicate yourself from the Cobra Sea Base. Although your
damnable luck.
Okay, your damnable luck has bought you more time in this little drama. I am pleased. I'm kind of surprised they use that word. I'm pleased to inform you how precious little you have left, and that drama is about to be played out. While the Baroness and I escape to fight another day, you and yours will be atomized by a fail-safe device set to detonate in 5 minutes. Disarming this device will be quite impossible, given the amount of time left. Farewell. You heard the man. Check the sea survival kits and hustle everybody into the chopper. Get those prisoners moving. Bad news, Hawk. Yeah, well, they're not going to get to the chopper because he says, bad news, Hawk. They got the chopper early in the game. Only thing we saved were these survival suit kits. Well, hang it all. Open those kits and inflate the rafts. Get them over the side and herd those Cobra cuties.
I guess.
Into them and on the double. You heard the man. You can shoot us, but we will not leave. We serve Cobra Commander to the end. We have failed and will stay to meet our fate. Shut yourself. We're only asking once. Stalker, leave some survival kits behind just in case they change their minds. So these nuts are going to just go down with the base. And here it goes down. Vroom. Nice shot, Zap. You did it. I know, man. You don't have to worry about wet powder with these rocket projectiles of mine. Do you think the Cobra Commander is finally down? That what? No, that guy's got more escape routes than Houdini.
Mhm.
I'll tell you, Hawk. This would be almost hilarious if there weren't so many people hurt and dying. What a way to make a living. Stalker, this is one old warhorse that's starting to believe that creep will always be just one step ahead of us. We missed something.
Why?
We missed the. We missed a page somewhere.
Why? What did we miss?
Well, they blow up the rocket in orbit. Didn't
Well,
we?
there was a somebody in a spacesuit outside the rocket that was going up towards the space shuttle,
Yeah,
right?
it's not on here apparently.
And then it. Oh, did here? Let me grab my hard copy.
Here we go.
Because
We
there
missed
was.
this right here. We totally missed this whole part.
Oh,
It's
okay.
too
You
late now.
found
I
it.
can't go back. I can't go back now.
Yeah, it's the Joes up there. They're saying, "Hey, they fired a missile at the shuttle. There's no time. I can see the missile. Come on, Flash. Your gen. What does it say? Your genius around here, I think, is something. I'm thinking. I got an idea. It's crazy, but it just might work. Hope I can slow down at just the right moment. Accelerate fast enough to match the speed of Cobra's missile. In the vacuum of space, full power of my backpack should be enough to alter the monster missile's trajectory. That's exactly what he does. And the missile misses and explodes. And then it goes back to the Joes being pinned down.
He goes, my
But
pal Flash, have I told you lately that I love you? And when that says, you guys have earned your ride home. Well, I hate that we missed it, but I can't
that's
turn
all right.
back now. It's too late.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it.
Hey, sometimes we build it as we fly it.
I can't get the pages. My mouse, there's something wrong with my mouse.
But so they saved the space shuttle. Of course, Cobra Commander and the Baroness get away. The next issue number 9, also another cool cover. It's Scarlet battling with some Cobra troopers in a helicopter, looking like she's gonna fall out the side.
Well, I'm going to finish the ending here. He says, well, team, where do you suppose the powers that be will send us next? And somebody he says, first it will be 2 weeks training in sea tanks, right? Just right. Then they'll probably send us to the Sahara.
Yeah,
Amen. And there's a fins instead of fin. Next
yeah,
issue, the diplomat. And we can look at that issue. Issue number 9 will be next week.
yep,
And it looks like Scarlet is in some peril here,
yep.
hanging out of a helicopter. It looks like she's going to bring somebody down with her. Or she's going to try to step over him, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just kind of flipping the pages here for the next issue. It looks pretty interesting. Looks like more of a kind of a James Bond intrigue type issue. Should be cool.
Cool. If Scarlet would fail, war. Well, anyway, we got through it all right, I guess. We'll stop sharing it. We've missed a couple of things, but,
That's all right.
mistakes were made. That's how it goes.
You only missed there was 2 pages that were missed, and it was basically Flash taking care of the missile that Cobra shot at the space shuttle.
Well, we can't go back now, so It's all right.
It's all good.
But what do you think of this
good.
issue? It's pretty fun. Little battle.
Yeah,
You have
that's
some
cool.
sci-fi like looking things in it and everything. And I give it 2 thumbs up again. Of course, it's G.I. Joe. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up regardless. So it doesn't
Well,
really matter.
like you mentioned earlier, at this point, I don't think that they had any Cobra vehicles in the toy line, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of cool just to see what Herb Trimpe and Larry Hama and company come up with imaginary Cobra stuff, because
Yeah,
Cobra's always operating from some big base somewhere, secret base, underground, in a mountain, undersea, wherever,
yeah.
whenever, and that's kind of like the GI Joe formula. But I'm here for it. I love it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm always here for it. And we're getting ready to get into issue 9. We'll get into double digits in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So we're on issue 9 next week, and hopefully Scarlet gets out of trouble. Of course she does. She was one of the mainstays in this run from the beginning to the end, And hopefully we get to we're getting more to like what kind of personalities the Joes have. Like, Rock and Roll's kind of a smart ass. So is Breaker.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I feel like Stalker's a bit of a ball buster.
Yeah, Stalker's more of a quit your bitching, let's get it done.
Yeah, and Hawk's that way too, but he knows when
Yep.
to like be cool with everybody, like joke around
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But so there you go. Now you know everything you need to know about G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, issue 8. And as we always say here, you know what that means, right?
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
So for Big Jeff, this is Matt here at Heroes for Hire Comic Club. And until next time, true believers, yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.